good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Yes, my name is Goodness Usman, and as usual, I'm called Latana. Yes, I'm a filmmaker, an actress, and of course, a realtor with Naija Realty 24. Alright, I just want to say thank you to those who have been with me on this series that we started a while ago, and today I'm going to continue from where I stopped in the last episode. So once again, welcome to Naija Real Estate Matter with Latana. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things in the last episode or previous episodes, but peradventure, this is your very first time of coming across my video, I want to say welcome to you and thank you. But please ensure that you subscribe and go back to my previous post so that you can enjoy those informations in those previous posts, and also so that you can understand where I've been coming from on today's topic. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right, once again, thank you for watching me. Also, on the episode that I started in two previous episodes ago, I started talking about the subject matter regarding investors being very careful in choosing who they trust to engage in going out to help them carry out due diligence or help them inspect a particular property. Either they're buying a house or they're buying a land. So I started with the lawyers, and I've treated it in two different aspects in my previous episodes. So please, like I said, it is important that you go watch those previous episodes so that you understand where I'm coming from. And in those previous episodes, I mentioned that it's not only lawyers that is important that investors watch out for, that even family members and friends. So today, I'm discussing that part of it. Like I said previously, that it is important when you're investing in the real estate market that you carry out due diligence, and most importantly, you do that with your lawyer. But as much as you want to do that with your lawyer, it is also important you ensure that your lawyer is a lawyer that has every understanding about real estate investment. It has to be not a general lawyer, but a lawyer that is specified in real estate market. And also talk about the greedy part of some of these lawyers. Now today I'm going to be talking about the other part. It still has to do with the greediness and selfishness of family members. Now, it's not just these lawyers that are greedy when it comes to representing you as an investor. Most importantly, investors who are based in diaspora. I personally am passionate about real estate investment because I'm equally an investor myself. I'm not just advising you, I'm not just consulting for you to buy it. I'm not just consulting with real estate investors, I'm also equally a real estate investor. So any advice I give you, I take for myself, or I give you an advice from my own experience as well. So I just need to say that so that you will understand where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from the sales angle at all. I'm just coming from the angle of an investor and also a consultant in the real estate market, because it is important to me to grow my own net worth as much as I can help other people to grow their own net worth. Okay, when you're going to buy a property and you're not based in Nigeria, in fact, sometimes some people are based in Nigeria, maybe they're based in Abuja, but they're buying this property in Lagos and don't have the time, so to speak, to come and inspect this property. Who next, apart from the lawyer, right? It is their family member. In fact, some do both. They'll consult their lawyers, ask their lawyers to come and do investigation and legally, and some also ask their family members to come and physically check out the location, which is amazing. However, some things that are unknown to these investors is that these family members are equally very dangerous people, a whole lot. Now, I usually say that anything I talk about here is from my experience. I do not make all these accusations, or it's not accusation by the way, I do not make any of these topics, talk about any of these topics without it being from my own personal experience in the business and coupled with other of my colleagues. So if you hear me talk about anything here, it has happened. It has happened not once, not twice. It has happened quite a number of times. So you send your family member in the name of trust, your friends, to come and help you as an investor to come and check out this property. Unknown to investors, what these guys do behind the scene is horrible. What they do is they ask the real estate agent, just like I talked about the lawyers, they are equally in the same regard. They will ask these real estate agents to load this price. You see that I took a pause. Why I took a pause is because it's even hard for me to talk about it, because I can't imagine, I don't know why people would do that. I further was doing a research on why is it that right now is huge in terms, it's becoming a huge trend, and that's why I'm talking about it. It's not like it's not been happening, it's been happening over and over in ages. Over in the past years it's been happening, but it's becoming too rampant in this circle, and that's why I have to talk about it. When something is becoming too much, then somebody needs to stand up and talk about it and create an awareness. So this is me creating an awareness, not necessarily trying to damp the image of your family members or your friends, or saying that you should start distrusting everybody around you. No, I'm just opening your mind, I'm opening your eyes to the possibility of things that are happening around some of these transactions. Now, it's so rampant and bad that family members now want to make a lot of money from their family who is an investor. And I don't get it. I don't know why people would be that greedy to hurt their own family members. So imagine an investor wants to buy a property for 20 million, a plot of land for 20 million, and this brother, direct siblings most of the time, it's not even uncle or auntie cases only. Cases of, excuse me, direct sibling. The next thing they're asking you as a real estate agent or a realtor or the developer is, what's the need for me? They forget the major reason why they are there is to check, to carry out due diligence, to ensure that everything is okay. Know the office address, know the location of the property, find out if the location is okay, find out what is happening around that location, and give an adequate report to this investor. But a lot of time, because of their greed and selfishness, they are clouded by greed and selfishness. They don't come back and tell you the truth. Two things determines the truth from them. When this real estate agent or realtor plays ball to their request. Now, what's this request? It's the same thing some of these lawyers do. They ask you to give them a commission. They ask you, what's their commission? That is not even a problem. When you're asking a real estate agent what's the commission for you, the real estate agent can, out of their big heart, decide to share their commission with you. That's okay. That fairly, it's okay, even though it's not okay. But it's fairly okay, it's business, right? But the part I don't like is when they now want to increase the cost of the property. A lot of these people do it. They will be asking that a property that is selling for 22. Okay, so I have a case, I really have a case right now. The mail team is selling in our area for 21.5 million naira per plot of 500 square meters. And this particular brother, who is representing his brother, the same sibling, direct siblings, is asking us to put extra 4 million naira. Okay, not me directly though. Asking my team member to put 4 million naira and tell his brother that his property is selling for 25.5 million naira. And when we ask, why would you do that? We don't do that. If you are going to even do, that's a whole lot of money. He said because he has a particular kind of car he wants to buy, and he has to buy it on his brother's head. I'm using his exact term. He said he wants to buy a particular car and it costs 4 million naira. Excuse me, and he needs to buy it on his brother's head. I said, so okay, why don't you ask your brother for support that you want to buy a car? He said he will not give me, he's stingy. He said he does not have money. Yet he wants to buy a land of 21.5 million naira. So he has money. Honestly, if you're watching and you have done this before, it's wrong. It is wrong. You're not being smart. You're being wicked. You're being wicked. I use the word wickedness. It's wickedness for you to do that to your own direct sibling. Because if you, a family member, can do this to your own family, how much more an outsider that does not even know your family? So what would you do if you get to know that your family member has been swindled? You'll be like, oh, let me for do this thing. Is that what you're going to say? So now, what am I saying with this? Because you'll be wondering as an investor, how does this really concern you? Like I said, I'm not trying to create some form of distrust between family members. So every family has their own issues. Every family member has their own issue. And I know that already a whole lot of people living abroad, those still don't trust their family members. What I'm saying is, as much as you want to trust your lawyer, you want to trust your family member, their judgment on a particular property, I'm telling you, you also have to trust your real estate agent. That's where I'm going. Because a whole lot of these investors do not trust we realtors, but they rather trust their greedy family members who is asking for exuberance and asking for you to defraud them. They are lawyers trying to defraud them, trying to make extra money from them. Rather, you agents, real estate agents or realtor who is diligently doing his or her job, you don't even trust them 1 inch. Rather, you're trusting this. So it's just me coming to open your eye that, hey, investors, as much as, yes, I agree that they're your family members, they're not even better off this real estate agent that you're throwing off the bus. Yes, they're not better off. So I would rather prefer that you trust somebody you're doing a business with, and the person is in the business with you and is going to do the business because we already know that this person is making the money. Rather than trust someone that you think is a family member or is your lawyer that is doing you a favor. Rather, at the back, they're not doing you a favor, they are making you dry. I don't do such, right? But hey, these transactions, you eventually see these transactions get done. It means that they've gone to meet somebody else who play ball. So either way, you're even losing more money trying to trust the wrong person. So my point is on this. I've treated this now. This is the 3rd episode. What I'm trying to say is, please, as much as you want to trust your family members, you want to trust your lawyers, please trust us real estate agents. I've talked about how you can verify a real estate agent, right? I probably will treat it in my next one of the episodes on. Concentrate on how you can identify a trustworthy real estate agent. By somebody's personality, there's so many research you can carry on, and you will know that this person is trustworthy. You just have to trust the person as well until the person says, "Oh, because what do you have to gain? You don't have anything to gain. What the realtor has to gain is to bring you. You don't have anything to lose. That, by the way, not that you have a lot to gain. You don't have anything to lose, because worst case scenario, a lot of times you don't even pay the agency fee to the real estate agent. So really, is it not better to trust an agent you're not paying 1 kobo to? You're not paying from your pocket a lot of times. And even if you're going to pay, the person is, this real estate agent or realtor is carrying out a professional service for you. You should pay for the service actually. So it's better you know that, okay, I'm dealing with somebody, I can do my own instinct also plays out here. I can trust this person, and this person is going to get me a good deal. Why not work with the person? Rather than solely 100% trust your relation who is coming to tell you XYZ because they did not play ball. A lot of times they tell you a property deal is not good, it's not that, is this, don't buy it, don't be the location is bad. Sometimes they're not right. They're just from a selfish angle because the realtor refuses to play ball. So they'll bring you another one that can play ball. The same thing is applicable to these lawyers. It might not make sense to some people watching it, but I know that it's going to make sense for somebody that is watching, and that's okay. If it's just 2-3 people that this is going to make sense to them, I'm good. Please try and see how you can have a realtor that you work with and you trust. Yes, you can't trust us 100%, but hey, at least trust us. Work with us. Trust us to tell you the truth. Trust us to get you a good deal. And then yes, I'm not saying you cannot work with, you shouldn't work with a lawyer. Please no. You shouldn't send your family members to go and check it. No. But when you're sending a family member to check it, do not dismiss the angle of the realtor over your family member. That's where I'm going. As much as your family member has gone to check the land, at least they verify that the land exists. They verify that the house exists. They can see it with their own eyes. The picture that the realtor has sent to you, they can confirm that the picture is the same thing with life, right? That's enough. But the other sensitive part of why you have to buy it, why it's a good investment for you, why it's a better deal for you, why they're getting you a better deal and all of that, leave that to the realtor to finalize the judgment. Some of these family members,
You tell them to go and check a property for you, for instance. So let me give you an instance. Somewhere in Ekpe that is still fast growing, or some investment in Uwefa that is still fast growing. You ask your family member who lives in Akon, in somewhere far in Ogun State, to go and check a land in Uwefa, or to check a land in Ekpe, and they'll tell you it's far. Some of them live in far Ikorodu. You tell them to go and check a land, they'll tell you it's far. It's far from where? The question I usually ask is, where they live, is it not far to Lagos? Somebody that lives in the extreme Ogun State will tell me that buying a land for investment in Ekpe is far. Or somebody that lives in extreme, it's still Ogun State, extreme Ikorodu, tell me that buying a land in Ibejuleki is far. I just look at them and laugh, because they don't even know what they are saying. They don't even understand it. They don't understand investment. So some of these your family members they have no idea about investment. They don't even believe in investment to start with. So when you're telling them, you're listening to somebody that does not even understand investment. So you're using their judgment. It's an error. It's a huge mistake. So I'm advising you to also work with us that are professional. It is our job to consult with you, to tell you, to give you foresight of where it's a good investment for you, not your family members. It's not their job. If it is their job, then it's a different thing. So when you're sending your family member to come and check out the property, it's not that they have the financing. They shouldn't have the financing, because they are not professionals. They don't even know anything. A lot of them have not even been to Ibejuleki. They've not been to Ajah. Maybe that's their first time, and they are like, it's strange to them. It's not like Ogun State where they live, or Ogba or something. It's not like where they live. And they only believe, they're only bound by their environment. So they only think, why don't you buy it in Ogun State? Or why don't you buy it in Egbeda? You know, they want you to invest only where they are used to. Or something like, this place is too far, Ibejuleki, Elora, Sabulewa. Sorry, I'm a Yoruba woman. They will advise you, say, Ibejuleki is too far. This, my brother, instead of buying it here, let's go and buy in the east. Let's go and buy in Kogi. Let's go and buy in Oshun. It's okay to buy in the village. We all have villages, right? And we need a home when we go to the village. But when you're talking about investment, it's not a village. It's not investment in the village. It's not. But they don't understand. And I don't blame them. They're only talking from the knowledge at which they have, right? They're only advising from the information that they have. So if you want to seek advice from someone, it's not your family member that is not a realtor. When you need a professional advice, when it comes to investment, then you should talk to your realtor. That's why we are professionals. Stop, investors, please stop. My mommy say, my daddy say, it's okay to listen to your parents. I understand the motherly instinct sometimes, yes. But a larger time, it's better you listen at least to the advice of your realtor, listen to the advice of your family member, weigh it, and see your instincts play there. That way you're playing safe. But some people automatically, oh, my brother said the place is bad, that's it. Why did your brother say the place is bad? Why did your sister say the place is bad? Why did your auntie say the place is bad? Why did your uncle say the place is bad? These are the questions you should be asking. If you say it's bad, why? Because it's too far, okay? Because it's a fast growing area, okay? Then we now start analyzing it. It's a fast growing area, it's far. Does it have huge investment potential? Yes. Is it going to give me a return in 5 years time? Yes. Then when you ask those questions and your answer is yes, 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 then you know that it is time to buy into that investment. Not that bluntly, because somebody just said it is a bad investment, it's far. You just concluded, they say the place is far. They say the road is not good. They say the place is not good. I give you an example. Where I live now, I moved into this area in Naija for 5 years ago. And trust me, there was no road network. If you come into my estate now, everybody wants to live in my estate now. But 4 years ago, 5 years ago, nobody wants to live there because of the infrastructures were not in place. But now we have a fantastic infrastructure. We have security and all of that. Everybody now wants to live in it. That's the essence of you investing. Investing in people, in places where people are yet to stay. Fast-growing areas where development has not gotten into. Because by the time it becomes developed, you're going to cash out. That's the essence of investment. Getting a return on your investment. Buy a land in Ibejuleki today in 2023 million. In 2025, sell it at 30 million. Is that not fantastic? Now imagine you bought 6 or 10 plots. That's how all the rich men in the world made money. Buying cheap and selling for a higher price later. That's basically what investment is. Whether you're doing stock or you're doing bonds or treasury bills, whatever it is you're doing. Any investment, the reason why you're doing it is for high return. So please, I hope that I've been able to drive home my point. If you have any experience, you have experienced any of this before, whether you're a realtor or investor, please put it in the comment section. Let me know. But once again, I want to appreciate you guys because this is where I'm going to draw a cap today. I want to appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and let me know what resonates with you. If you agree with me, but if you disagree with me, of course, I'm always open to other opinions, because we learn every day, and life itself is evolving, and life itself is a learning curve. So if you have gone through this experience before, let me know. On a conclusion, I know that the reason why some of these people, this family member, does this is because you guys stop giving them the money. You have gotten wiser. So it's gonna be days where you be sending money to your family member to build a house for you, to buy a land for you, and when you come back, you don't see anything. So you rather pay the money to the real estate company, abi? So they are not okay. So I don't make money from you again. I have to look for a way to make money, but it's wrong. If you are watching me and you're doing it, it's wrong. I wouldn't do that for my family member. I wouldn't do that for anybody, whether I know the person or not. It's wrong. Learn to earn money legitimately. If you think that you're getting paid for the work you did, you didn't do any work. Yes, you did not do any work. The real estate agent is doing the work. The real lawyer that knows his job is doing the work, not you as a family member. If you need help, ask your family member. If your family member say that your uncle, your brother say they don't have money, it's as a result that they actually don't have money to throw around. But having money to dash is different from having money for investment. For God's sake, we should stop being greedy. It's not good to be greedy and selfish. If you ask me for money and I say I don't have money, and I go ahead and go and buy a plot of land, it's investment. I'm securing my future. I'm securing the future of my family. Even you, my family member, you're going to even still enjoy in that investment I'm doing in the future. But you just want to eat everything now. If you eat everything now, what will be remaining for you in the future? You even see some of these family members, they are next of kin. The person buying this land or house, their name is on next of kin. So in the interim, the land is for them. If anything happens to that person, that investor, the land is for them. But they still want to make money. So it's like you're cheating yourself. And when I see such people, I just laugh. I pity them, because I feel like they have a psychological problem. Honestly, I feel like they have a psychological, I'm sorry, but I feel like you have a psychological problem. You should do that, because you're cheating yourself. If you're making money off your family member, I'm sorry, you're cheating yourself. There's a word I want to use for you, but I'm a polite person, so I won't use that word. But you can guess the idea in your mind. All right, investors, I hope this has, one way or the other, opened your mind. Like I said, the essence of all of this episode on Naija real estate matter with Latana is to bring you information, to bring you insights on real estate matters in Nigeria. Thank you so much once again for watching, and please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, once again, please subscribe and turn on your notification button so that you don't miss the next episode that will be dropping. Thank you, and remain blessed.